you guys. So it's December 31st right now. I just wanted to make a video about my goals so I can look back at this at the end of the year. And Giselle, you better come through because I'm tired of you. You better get your butt up and lose this weight. So I'm currently 30 pounds overweight. I'm 170 pounds. I'm usually 145. So that's almost 30 pounds. It's like a good 25 pounds. So first resolution is to lose the weight. Second, I'm just working on my marriage, working on communication. That's always important. I'm just working on my eternal family. We're being dedicated to the MCAT. We're studying. We're working hard. We're applying for medical school. It's gonna be a great time. What other things do I want for you, Giselle? I want you to travel. I want you to have a good time. I want you to save money. I want you to shop smart. I want you to get out of debt. And besides that, I freaking love you. You're the real MVP. You got this. And remember, you are not afraid. You were born for this. Hello, beautifuls. My name is Giselle, co-host of the Strong Tumblers podcast and founder and CEO of the Create app, an app created specifically for content creators. So think Uber, but for content creators. If you have a wedding, a baby shower, a party, any event, and you need someone to get content of you, you can find local content creators on the app. The app should be launching later this year. I'm so excited. The year's almost over. So baby, they got 30 minutes. Do you know you have 30 minutes? But if you want to support, make sure that you follow us on Instagram. Thank you so much ahead of time. But without further ado, in today's video, we're going to talk about Slim Kim. Ooh, I like that name, Slim Kim. Because people are coming for her on TikTok because she made this video talking about how basically she was just happier when she was skinny. Okay?
My favorite thing to be is skinny. And I fear you cannot say that out loud, but it is my favorite thing to be, and it is my favorite fear to not be. And this is just for me personally. This is all personal to me. But I just wanted to say it out loud because honestly, it's all I think about. It's just all I think about. Okay.
And mind you, everything that she said, I don't see anything particularly wrong with it, but it does make you think of like, where's her state of mind? Because I remember when I was obsessed on how I looked on the outside and the number on the scale and how that affected me looking back mentally, I was like, whoa, like there was a lot of self-loathing going on there. And it prompted me to make this video because in fact, I was not always happier when I was skinny. And all those pictures and videos that I look at now when I thought that I was fat back then, baby, now my mindset, I was like, why, how, where in a million years did I think I was fat? Where is the fat in the room with us? Is the obesity in the room with us? Because baby, I thought I was fat at 150. I thought I was fat at 155, fat at 165. I thought I was fat at 145. There's so many pictures that I can go back to. And even though I see the pictures and I see my body, when I remember the mindset that I had, I still thought I was fat. And when I saw Slim Kim's video, it automatically reminded me of a video I did back in 2019 before New Year's. And that's what I clipped in here. And in that video, like I said, I was 170 and I felt freaking obese. I felt unwanted. I felt unsexy, unattractive. And it wasn't helping where my mental state was at that time. I believe I was depressed when I look back at that. And I was eating to make myself feel better. But the eating just made me gain more weight, which made me be more unhappy with my body. And also I was carrying a lot of water weight. I was bloated, even though I was less weight than I am now. And that goes to show that you can be a skinny bitch and still be freaking depressed, okay? In the video, when I was talking about being 170 and being, again, unhappy with my body and my weight, I am 185 right now. The body is bodying. Do I wanna lose weight? Yes. Not so much as weight. I just wanna lose fat and tone up because I do love my body. I actually like being bigger, okay? I like being thick. In my natural body, even though it's slim thick, like I'm trying to be thicker than a Snicker, but my body's like, not too much on your girl. And even though right now I'm 185 pounds, I think that I have been the most at ease compared to how I was before in a very long time. I am so at ease with who I am, with myself, my mindset. One of the things that I'm really proud of is going through those peaks of depression, because everybody goes through sad times, right? But being able to keep my mind in the future and being able to say this too shall pass, and not overeating because of my emotions and how I'm feeling. And now I'm not even focused on like food like that. I try to just nourish my body. Like I just had some coconut water. 10 out of 10 recommend. But now I'm just like, okay, should I go to Chick-fil-A? Or should I have a salmon? Or should I cook at home? Or should I eat this vegetable? Because I need protein, I need energy to make sure that my body's working accordingly, because baby, we got shit to do. And as I rewatched that video about talking about working on my marriage, that was late 2019. I remember because my grandfather passed away on New Year's Day. So January 1st, 2020. And I separated from my husband shortly after that. There was no mending that. And yeah, I moved out and I moved in with Xana during 2020, the pandemic, I remember. And from that has been a roller coaster of things that have happened since then. But I've been separated and divorced for the last 5 years, you know? So my mindset, again, coming from like a hurt place, there was so many emotions, and I wish that I could go back to that Giselle and hug her and tell her everything was gonna be okay. That she doesn't have to have the perfect body for someone to love her, that she can love herself, that she can choose better for herself. Like 10 out of 10. And again, the things that I thought were important, like finishing the MCAT and going to medical school, 5 years later, and I still haven't finished the MCAT. Still haven't taken it. I still haven't truly studied for it. I've actually decided not to go to medical school anymore. You know, this too shall pass applies to so many things in our lives. Like, I was so focused for the longest time. I'm like, I have to be a doctor. I have to be a doctor because that's what I said I wanted to be. That I'm like, I'm not. And now I'm a first-time entrepreneur creating an app for content creators that launches at the end of this year. You know, the difference that 5 years can make. But I did indeed travel the world. I've been traveling the world for a very long time. And I'm so thankful. Since I got a divorce, traveling has been my coping mechanism. I have used it to heal my inner child, my inner wounds, to grow deeper in love with myself. And I 10 out of 10 to recommend traveling for everybody. And before making this, I found a video of my grandfather that I made for his funeral. And it made me think of like, I'm really thankful for him because he's truly the one that started my whole traveling love and journey. And every time I travel to a new country, it reminds me of him and it's for him. And yeah, but I just wanted to make this quick video to remind you guys that looks can be deceiving, that just because you're skinnier does not mean that you're happy. And just because you're fat does not mean that you're depressed. You know what I mean? It's all about the inner work that we do with ourselves and the self-love that we have for ourselves. I have learned to love my body at 170, at 145, at 135, at 185. Like my body be, I love my body. I love what it does for me. And changing the mindset from, oh my gosh, I love being skinny. I need to be skinny. I have to be. I'm petrified of being fat. Change that to, I love having a strong body. I love having a healthy body. A body that gets shit done. A body that allows me to live my life to the fucking fullest. I am so grateful and thankful for the body that I have. And one of the things that really stuck with me this last birthday trip to St. Lucia is I am creating the life that I want from the life that I have. And same thing goes with our bodies. I am loving the body that I have, even though I'm striving for the body that I want. I love you guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Ciao.